What is a sprint review event in Scrum? How do you facilitate your sprint review meeting? Is product owner involved in your sprint review? Do you actually do the demo or just present your PowerPoint slides? Who gives a demo during your sprint review? There are many questions. Join me as I answer these questions as well as share my template for conducting the most effective sprint review event. There are several names for this event. Some people call it sprint review. Some will refer to it as demo. Some refer to it as showcase. All referring to the event we do at the end of the sprint going in front of our stakeholders. The sprint review is more than just a demo. It's a forum for us to showcase the functionality. It's also a forum where we are soliciting feedback from our stakeholders. We are also sharing the impediments and looking to leverage the position of our stakeholders in the organization. Another aspect, we are also looking to share future plans. So in essence, sprint review is a forum for us to interact with our stakeholders on a regular basis and adjust our plan accordingly. Adjust our plan based on the feedback that we are getting from our stakeholders. So remember, this is one of the feedback loop built into the Scrum framework. Over a period of time, the sprint review can help us in building a trusting relationship with our stakeholders. Now, sprint review is more than just demo. Demo is just one part of the sprint review. Now, about that template. To make the sprint review most effective and impactful, I recommend using this three-stage rocket. Stage 1, establish the platform, the foundation for the demo. Stage 2, do the actual demo. Don't share the PowerPoint slides, but do the actual demo. Stage 3, wrap up and giving glimpse into the future sprint, as in what's coming up in the next sprint. In this three-stage rocket, each stage brings focus to one of the players, giving them the opportunity to showcase their work. Let's look at each of these stages in more details. Stage 1, establishing the platform, the foundation for the demo. So in this stage, the product owner takes the lead. I would ask the product owner to establish this foundation, the platform for the demo. She can do that by sharing the business reasons for the work that was carried out by the team. She can walk them through the what and the why as to why she prioritized that work and what actually is that work, what functionality it is delivering. She can also explain the business scenarios where this functionality would be used, who the customer is and why it was prioritized, what impact this new functionality would have on the customer and their experience. Essentially, highlighting what value it brings to the customer. This stage of the rocket should be less than 10 minutes. And then it moves into the second stage. Stage 2 of the rocket, the actual demo. Now that the product owner has established the baseline for stakeholders, the team takes over and moves into the actual demo of the functionality developed, built during the sprint. Remember, this is an actual demo. Don't share just the PowerPoint slides. We want to showcase the actual functionality. This demo doesn't have to be perfect. It could be on a development machine. You could open up a developer's machine and the team could be doing a demo out of it. But it must be an actual demo of the functionality. This is where we have to set and manage the expectations of our stakeholders that this will be a working demo. It is a product increment, not the final product. Things may not work. Things may crash when we do the demo. That is the nature of the beast. As we are demoing, as we are showcasing a work in progress. So we have to educate our stakeholders to be okay with what they call half-baked product. But we want to go in front of them with this product increment with some functionality so that we can get that early feedback. So this is where I expect a lot of back and forth between the team and stakeholders during this demo, during the sprint review. During this stage, I would expect a lot of back and forth between the team and the stakeholders. This is the conversation. This is the feedback that we are looking for. This interaction could and would introduce new challenges to your product backlog and may impact priorities of items within it. This interaction will also help us in establishing that trusting relationship with our stakeholders. This stage should take the most of the time in your sprint review session. Typically, I would say 30 to 40 minutes should be spent on this actual demo, showcasing the functionality to our stakeholders and getting their feedback, having that conversation with them. Now that the team has completed the demo, actual demo of the functionality, sprint review moves into the next stage where the Scrum Master brings everything together and summarizes the sprint goals, what was accomplished versus what is still to be completed. Along with this, Scrum Master can also share the impediments and how they impacted the team's capability to deliver on the promises. We want to share this impediments information for two reasons. One, we want our stakeholders to know the impediments. Two, we are also looking to leverage their position in the organization in resolving these impediments. So the Scrum Master essentially is bringing everything full circle. With this, Scrum Master can thank the stakeholders and wrap up the sprint review session. This stage 3 could be 10 minutes or less. Use this multi-stage approach and your next sprint review can be the most effective meeting you have with your stakeholders. I guarantee it. Use the sprint review to bridge the gap between your team and your stakeholders. Use it to build that trust with your stakeholders. Let me know how it goes when you try this 3-stage rocket for your next sprint review.